Good morning students, welcome to this video. Today we are going to discuss about irrigation. So already I taught these topics. So the irrigation is one of the important agriculture practice. The irrigation is nothing but the supply of water. The irrigation is nothing but the supply of water to crop, the supply of water to crop at different interval. Different interval is called irrigation. So the irrigation is nothing but the supply of water to crops at the different interval. Different interval is called irrigation. Because the irrigation is very important one of the agriculture practice, because without water plants can't grow. So the irrigation system is very important for agriculture practice. So the irrigation means the supply of water to crops at different interval is called irrigation. Different interval is called what? Different interval is called irrigation. So the irrigation, this one, the time and frequency is different from one crop to another crop. Different from, different from one crop to another crop, crop to crop, and soil to soil, and season to season, season to season. So this irrigation is different from crop to crops and soil to soil and season to season. Crop to crop, like for example, it's one of the just imagine this is the agricultural land. So farmer they are sowing some of the groundnut on cotton and sugarcane plants. Okay, so definitely the irrigation is different from one crop to another crop, isn't it? At the same the soil to soil itself. For example, the some kinds of soil can easy to capture the soil. Okay, wow? So and some crops is different from the season to season. All the crops cannot grow in same seasons. Different kinds of crops it can grow in the different seasons. So the irrigation is taken the time and frequently different from crop to crop and soil to soil and summer to and season to season will be different. Okay. For example, during the summer seasons, during the summer season, the plants get in the heavy water. Because why? Because during the summer season, the plant it can increasing the rate of evaporation. Increasing the rate of evaporation from the soil to the plants as well as the leaves. So during the summer time, what will happen? What will happen? Increase the temperature. So what will happen? Because the plants getting started that high evaporation. Okay, so that's why what will happen? Particularly the summer time, the plants needed that more water for growth, isn't it? So that is introduction about the irrigation. That is the meaning of irrigation. Have you understood? And next one, the source. The next one, the source of irrigation. The next one, the sources of irrigation. So the sources of irrigation mean nothing but so where will water is available, that is called the source. Because the rain is a main source of water. Rain is a main source of water. The rain is a main source of water. Without rain, we never get water from some other places. So the rain is the main source of water. In standing the source of water means like that well, and lake, river, sea, and ocean, and tube well. So it is the main sources of water. What are the main sources of water? Like that well and canal and tube well, and next one what? That river and ocean. So that is the main sources of water. Pond and lake. So these are main sources of water. And next one, the two method of irrigation. Next one, that method of irrigation. Next one, methods of irrigation. So we are using the two kinds of method. One method is a traditional method. One method is a traditional method, and another method is a modern method. So the traditional method means nothing but the not nowadays previous like the farmer, they are using the traditional method. So what is the meaning of the traditional method, or what is the meaning of the traditional method mean? The water is available. The water is available like in the well and canals. So this region water is available and is lifted up by different method. Like for example, water is available in the lake and tube well and canals. So that water is uplifted on that different method. So what are the method they are using? So the traditional method, so mostly these method they are using the cattle as well as the human labor for using this method. Okay, like the traditional method. So they are, whenever we follow this method, they are using the cattle as well as and the human labor only. They are using this method. They are using only this method. So this method is not efficient. So this method is not efficient as well as the cheapest method, but is not efficient. Okay, for example, so this method they are using in the previous. Okay, like this method they are using in the farmers is not nowadays. Okay, so nowadays they are using in that modern method. So traditional method they are using the cattle and the human labor only. They are using this method. So this method is not efficient. Okay, this method is not efficient as well as the cheapest method. So the traditional method, so they are using in the both. One is a mode, and next one is a chain pump, and next one is a rahot. The next one is a rahot and tataki. So the traditional method, so first one is a mode and the pulley system. The mode is a pulley system, the pulley system and chain pump and rahot and tataki. Page number 8, see the picture also given. So that is about the traditional method. Okay, and next method is a modern method. So nowadays the most of the farmer they are using in that modern method only. Okay, so this modern method they are classified into two. One is the sprinkler system. One is a sprinkler system, and next one is a drip system. Okay, so the modern method. Nowadays, most of the people they are using that modern method. One is the sprinkler system, and next one drip system. So what is the meaning of the sprinkler system? So it is one of the important sprinkler system means because nowadays the most of the agriculture people they are using in the sprinkler system. Okay, so how this system is followed? Okay, how to this system is followed. So this system is more useful to uneven land areas, where water sufficient is not available. Have you understood? Underline this point. So where we use this kinds of method, like the sprinkling method. So where the uneven land surface, uneven land where sufficient of water is not available. Okay, wherever water is not available, that area people they are using that sprinkling system. That area people they are follow and they are using that these kinds of system. You know how will this system is function? So this system, you know, like the perpendicular pipes. Okay, like for example, this is a main pipe. Okay, here like the well and canal, something is there. So one of the main pipe attached in these areas. Okay, so this pipe, you know, the perpendicular pipes having rotating nozzles. So these perpendicular pipes, okay, these perpendicular pipes having that rotating nozzles. Okay, these perpendicular pipes having rotating in the nozzles. So this is one of the small diagram about the sprinkling system. Okay, so this pipe, so it's the perpendicular pipe is mainly attached within the main pipe. So having that rotating nozzles is present on the top regions. Now what will happen? So the jointed, so these pipes they are jointed in the main pipe. You know, when the water is allowed to flow in that main pipe. You know, when the water is allowed to reach the main pipe with the help of the pressure, it can water is towards in the main pipe, like this pipe. Now what will happen? It increase the pressure. So when we increase the pressure, the water it can reach in the all pipes. Okay, now what will happen? Now started the sprinkling. So water it can reach in this main pipe with the pressure. So now what will happen? So water is rotating in that nozzle region. Now what will happen? Like the drizzling. So that the sprinkling water, that's this method. It can mostly used for the uneven land or that where water is not available. So that people they are using in the sprinkling systems. Okay, so this system mostly used for the sandy soil region. So this system mainly used for the sandy soil region because the sandy bit like the desert, you know. So sandy soil there is that water is sufficient. Okay, water is not enough for agriculture. So that's why that people they are using in the modern method. Okay, and next one method, the drip system. The next one method is a drip system. In this system, the water it can fall in drop by drop, just at the position of root. Okay, just at the position of root. Okay, so that is a main pipe. Okay, that is a main pipe. Here also having some other small tube-like structure is there. Here also plants is there. Okay, like the crops is available in the table. So the drip system is nothing but the water it can fall. So this is a main pipe. So this pipe will be attached in that like the well and canal and river area. Okay, so now what will happen? The water is allowed to this pipeline. The water is allowed to pipe drop by drop, and it can reach on the plant root. Okay, so it is called the drip system. The drip system is nothing but the water can fall to drop by drop in the plant root. So that is called the drip system. That is called what? drip system. Okay, wow. So in this system, okay, wow, in this system it is your best technique. It is one of the best technique like the fruits, plants, and garden, and some other trees. Because the nowadays most of the farmers they are using in that drip system method. Nowadays the most of the people they are using in the drip system. So this system is provide water to plant drop by drop. So this system is provide to plant by drop by drop. It is one of the best system for it is a boon in region. It is a boon in region. The boon means varam. You know where will water is not available. Where will water is not available. So that people they are using the drip system. Okay, so nowadays the most of the people they are